Here is something your doctor has probably never told you. Every single night that you sleep poorly, your brain physically shrinks. Not metaphorically. Not slowly over decades. Literally, measurably, night after night. Scientists can now see it on brain scans. They can measure the toxic proteins that pile up inside your brain while you toss and turn. And what they're finding is terrifying. Adults over 60 who struggle with sleep are not just tired the next morning. They are accelerating memory loss. They are increasing their risk of Alzheimer's disease. They are quietly damaging the very organ responsible for who they are, their personality, their memories, their independence. And the most dangerous part? Most seniors have no idea it's happening. Today, we are going to change that. In this video, you will discover exactly what poor sleep is doing to the aging brain, the 5 warning signs your brain is already being affected, and the simple, science-backed steps that can begin reversing the damage, starting tonight. Stay until the end. Because the last tip alone could add years of clarity and independence to your life. Margaret was 68 years old when her daughter first noticed something was wrong. It started small. Margaret forgot where she left her glasses. Then she repeated the same story twice in one evening. Then she missed a doctor's appointment she had written down 3 times. Margaret told herself it was just aging. That this was normal. That everyone forgets things when they get older. But her daughter had a different theory. She asked Margaret one simple question, "Mom, how are you sleeping?" The answer revealed everything. Margaret was waking up 2 to 4 times a night. She hadn't slept more than 5 hours straight in years. She felt exhausted by 2 in the afternoon. And she had simply accepted it as part of growing old. Margaret's doctor ran some assessments. What he found was not dementia. Not Alzheimer's. Not irreversible damage. What he found was a brain under severe, chronic sleep deprivation stress. And with targeted changes, no medications, no expensive treatments, Margaret's sleep improved within weeks. Her focus sharpened. Her memory improved. Her afternoon energy returned. She told her daughter, "I feel like I got my mind back." Margaret's story is not unique. It is playing out in millions of households right now. And if you are over 60 and you are not sleeping well, your brain may be sending you signals that you have been misreading as just getting older. Let's talk about exactly what is happening. To understand why sleep becomes so critical after 60, you need to understand one word. Glymphatics. Your brain has its own cleaning system. While you sleep deeply, your brain actually shrinks slightly, creating space for cerebrospinal fluid to flood through and wash out toxic waste products. One of those waste products is called amyloid beta. Another is called tau protein. You may have heard of these. They are the same proteins found in the brains of Alzheimer's patients. Every night, your brain is supposed to flush them out. But here is the problem. After 60, the brain's glymphatic system becomes less efficient. Deep sleep, the stage where this cleaning happens, naturally decreases with age. Many older adults spend almost no time in the deep sleep stages their brain desperately needs. And when that cleaning doesn't happen, toxic proteins accumulate. Neural connections weaken. Inflammation in the brain rises. Memory circuits begin to deteriorate. This is not a theory. This has been confirmed in peer-reviewed research published in major neuroscience journals. Scientists at the University of Rochester, Harvard Medical School, and institutions across Europe have been documenting this process for over a decade. And the research is clear. Consistent, quality deep sleep is not optional after 60. It is neurological maintenance. It is the difference between a brain that ages slowly and gracefully, and one that deteriorates faster than it should. Now let's talk about the 5 warning signs your brain may already be struggling. Warning sign number 1, you are tired in the afternoon, even after a full night in bed. Many seniors spend 8 hours in bed and still wake up unrefreshed. This is one of the most overlooked warning signs. Time in bed is not the same as quality sleep. If your brain is not reaching deep sleep stages, you can lie in bed for 10 hours and still wake up exhausted. If you regularly feel a significant energy drop between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. that forces you to nap or rest, your sleep quality, not just quantity, may be severely compromised. Warning sign number 2, you are forgetting words mid-sentence. This is one that frightens seniors the most, and it should be taken seriously. Reaching for a word that suddenly disappears. Losing your train of thought. Calling familiar people by the wrong name. These are not simply normal aging quirks. Sleep deprivation actively disrupts the hippocampus, the brain's memory formation center. When deep sleep is insufficient, memories are not properly consolidated overnight. And the effect compounds every single night. Warning sign number 3, you feel emotionally flat or irritable without knowing why. The prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for emotional regulation, patience, and decision-making, is one of the first regions to suffer under sleep deprivation. If you find yourself more easily frustrated, less emotionally engaged, or feeling a low-level gray mood that you cannot explain, your brain's emotional processing centers may be running on empty. Warning sign number 4, you have started waking between 2 and 4 a.m. regularly. This is extremely common in adults over 60 and is frequently dismissed as just how older people sleep. It is not normal. Waking in this window often signals a disruption in cortisol and melatonin balance, two hormones that naturally shift after 60 but can become severely dysregulated with age, stress, light exposure, and diet. When this pattern becomes chronic, it dramatically reduces the amount of deep and REM sleep the brain receives. Warning sign number 5, you rely on daytime naps just to function. Occasional napping is not harmful. But if you cannot get through a day without sleeping, if the nap feels like a medical necessity rather than a luxury, your nighttime sleep architecture is likely broken. Long or frequent daytime naps also reduce sleep pressure at night, creating a vicious cycle that many seniors find impossible to escape without understanding the underlying mechanism. If you recognize yourself in 2 or more of these warning signs, keep watching. Because what comes next is exactly what you need. Solution number 1, stop eating within 3 hours of bedtime. This is not about weight loss. This is about brain chemistry. When you eat close to bedtime, your body diverts blood flow and metabolic energy toward digestion rather than brain restoration. Core body temperature, which must drop for deep sleep to occur, stays elevated. Insulin and blood sugar fluctuations disrupt sleep architecture in the second half of the night. For adults over 60, the digestive system is already slower. Eating at 9 p.m. and trying to sleep at 10 p.m. means your body is still actively processing food when it should be cleaning your brain. Move your last meal earlier. Even shifting dinner from 8 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. can produce measurable improvements in sleep depth within 2 weeks. Solution number 2, expose your eyes to morning light within 30 minutes of waking. This is the single most powerful circadian rhythm reset available to you, and it costs nothing. After 60, the suprachiasmatic nucleus, your brain's internal clock, becomes less responsive to light signals. Many seniors are essentially living in a state of mild permanent jet lag, with melatonin release happening too early or too late. Morning light, real outdoor light, not through a window, not a lamp, sends a powerful signal to your brain: it is daytime. This sets a timer. Melatonin will begin rising approximately 14 to 16 hours later. For most seniors, that means natural sleepiness arrives right when you want it, around 9 or 10 p.m. 5 to 10 minutes outside in the morning. No sunglasses. No screen replacement. Actual daylight on your eyes. Do this consistently for 2 weeks and most seniors report falling asleep faster and waking up fewer times at night. Solution number 3, lower the temperature in your bedroom. Your core body temperature must drop by 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit for deep sleep to begin. This is non-negotiable biology. Many seniors sleep in rooms that are too warm, often because they feel cold and want comfort. But what feels comfortable is actively preventing deep sleep. The optimal sleep temperature for adults over 60 is between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If your room is warmer than that, your brain will spend less time in the deep sleep stages where glymphatic cleaning occurs. Use lighter bedding. Open a window if possible. Consider a fan for airflow. If you feel cold, wear warm socks. Research shows that warming the feet helps draw heat away from the body's core, paradoxically helping you cool down and fall into deep sleep faster. Solution number 4, eliminate all screens 1 hour before bed, and replace them with one specific activity. You have heard the screen warning before. But here is what most people do not understand about why it matters so much after 60. Melatonin production in adults over 60 is already significantly lower than it was at 40. You are working with a smaller reserve. Even brief blue light exposure from a phone or television can suppress what little melatonin your aging brain is producing, delaying sleep onset by 60 to 90 minutes and reducing deep sleep duration. But the replacement activity matters just as much as what you remove. The single most evidence-supported pre-sleep activity for seniors is progressive muscle relaxation combined with slow breathing. Here is how it works, starting at your feet and moving upward. Tense each muscle group for 5 seconds, then release completely. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4, out for 6. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the brain's rest and digest mode, and lowers cortisol rapidly. Many seniors who have struggled for years with falling asleep report that this technique, practiced consistently for 2 weeks, changes everything. Solution number 5, take a targeted magnesium supplement, at the right time. Magnesium deficiency is extraordinarily common in adults over 60. Studies suggest that up to 80% of older adults do not get adequate magnesium from diet alone. Why does this matter for sleep? Magnesium is essential for the regulation of GABA, the brain's primary calming neurotransmitter. Without sufficient magnesium, the brain cannot properly switch off at night. Thoughts race. The body stays tense. Deep sleep becomes elusive. Magnesium glycinate, not magnesium oxide, which is poorly absorbed, taken 30 to 60 minutes before bed has been shown in multiple clinical studies to improve sleep quality, reduce nighttime waking, and increase time spent in deep sleep stages in older adults. This is not a sleeping pill. It is giving your brain a nutrient it needs to do what it was always designed to do. Always consult your doctor before beginning any supplement, particularly if you take medications or have kidney concerns. Here is what I want you to take away from everything you just heard. Poor sleep after 60 is not inevitable. It is not simply what happens when you get older. It is a solvable problem, with real, science-backed solutions that do not require medication, expensive equipment, or dramatic lifestyle overhauls. Your brain is extraordinary. It has the capacity to repair, restore, and protect itself, but only if you give it the deep sleep it needs to do that work. Margaret got her mind back at 68. You can too. Start with one change tonight. Lower your bedroom temperature. Get outside in the morning light. Try the muscle relaxation technique before bed. Small, consistent steps. Because the brain you protect tonight is the one that will carry your memories, your personality, and your independence for every year that follows. If this video opened your eyes to something important, please subscribe. We release new senior health and brain wellness content every week. Drop a comment below and tell us, which of the 5 warning signs hit closest to home for you. And before you go, watch our next video on the 5 foods that are silently destroying brain health after 60. You may be eating one of them every single morning. Your brain is worth protecting. Let's do it together.